Hello there. Welcome back again. Congratulations that you managed to go through the whole exhibition, or at least I hope you've seen a lot of interesting and had a lot of interesting experiences. I can imagine you probably maybe have more questions than answers, but this is actually exactly why I'm really happy about this project. The students have asked me to give a little bit of reflection on the whole project. So this is exactly what I will do, but I'll try to keep it short. Of course, my assignment was to create a meaningful, embodied mixed reality experience using Neos VR and also using a physical location for a different a set of 5 people. And the project should showcase, of course, all sorts of explorations. And then in the end, of course, should also share this explorations with you, which is what you have just experienced, actually the exhibition. But of course, the theater performance that they made, or the mixed reality theater performance that they made, called Junk, was one of the important outcomes of these explorations and this research. And looking at what they have achieved in such short time is, well, nothing short of amazing. I think they really created a very wonderful interplay between physical performers, participants, virtual participants, many perspectives, nice poetic experience, wonderful, beautiful stories, and in the end, a lovely half-hour piece that I think is a great, inspiring showcase of what mixed reality performance design can basically deliver. So I'm very happy with the end result, but I'm also really happy with the process of exploration. So using Neos VR really enabled the student to share their concepts, their ideas, their sketches in a very rapid and short time. So they prototyped a lot of worlds, as you probably have seen in the exhibition. So from as a teacher, as an art teacher, I was so happy to notice that they could really build a concept within a week and share it with their coaches, with their peers, with a test audience, and immediately figure out all the dramaturgy of the interactions and how to proceed with the design. So, in this sense, I was very happy that we used this as a pilot to see if we can also innovate our own art education. And from that perspective, I think this as a virtual classroom, as some sort of metaverse art school, really worked. But a school and an environment is nothing without residents. And I think that it's also not so that you can only be in a virtual space. So they did a lot of prototyping, not only in the virtual space, but also in the physical space, and did a lot of embodied interactions and experience design through role play and user testing. So I think these methods actually is something that the students now learned, and hopefully some of them will take this as knowledge to further reinvent or invent new experiential forms of mixed reality performances. So I think we cannot say that we're done knowing what mixed reality performance design is. On the contrary, I think we're just starting, and for that reason, it's really nice that to notice that we found ways for the students to learn their own methods to explore these platforms themselves, and hopefully it will result in all sorts of wonderful, beautiful artistic projects in the near future. But like I said, it's a school environment is nothing if you don't have also colleagues and people who live in that environment. And I think NEOS was so wonderful because it has such a rich community of very creative, artistic, technologically savvy, and open and lovely supporting people, which is rare, especially in these times. So it was great to have Medra, of course, who is one of the residents, to take the students along through NEOS, talking about world building and environmental storytelling with them, doing all sorts of little school trips to all sorts of worlds. It was fantastic how Jason Moore showed his meta movie project, Alien Rescue, that is not even finished yet. And he showed his sketches and was very open about his design process and the design challenges that he encounters in terms of user agency and levels of participation, and that he was willing to share this with my students. and got inspired by the sketches that the students made, and the performance junk hopefully also helped him in furthering his ideas about his particular meta movie immersive theater piece. So it was so wonderful to have this interaction also. And on top of that, we had also Beth Case, for example, from Canada, who really worked with my students in a quite pivotal moment where they had to turn into the physical performance. And she did some onboarding improvisation techniques with them, understanding how to work with performance, because of course most of them are game design and game development and game art students. There was only one student from theater. So for them to learn how you can actually use theater practice and performance to create and prototype interactions and onboard people into a mixed reality experience was a very profound moment in their learning curve. And I think we don't only have a wonderful artistic production that hopefully will be further polished and might do a rerun again, hopefully maybe even at a nice VR conference or festival. You also just witnessed another important aspect of this whole project, which is the exhibition that shows all the variety and the richness of their process. And we will also write a little bit about this process in an article that hopefully will be published soon. So, having said all that, I can only see this from as an assignment giver, as a coach, as a mixed reality performance design researcher, as a very inspiring and very wonderful project, both as a teacher, as a researcher, and as a designer. I'm very happy that I was allowed to do this project with the students, and that we got so much support both from the HKU and also from people from the NEOS community. So I really hope that you're inspired too, and if you do, please contact us, find us in NEOS, find us in Discord, or try to find an email address somewhere in the exhibition to contact us, because we need to explore this work together more than ever. So I would say with that, have a look around still if you want, and otherwise hopefully we can see each other live through avatars or in real life. Thank you so much.